In this episode, we'll take a look at how to add a basic speed ramp to this clip. For this lesson, we'll have this clip sped up in the middle, so the shot goes straight from the sky to a shot of the ground. Simple and straightforward. We already have the video on our timeline, but we're going to tweak it a little bit just so that the clip will be a little smoother and more cohesive. I cut the beginning and the end and made some color adjustments, and then added a warp stabilizer, which of course eliminates the shake that's been baked into the shot. But nevertheless, once that is finished, we will right click on the clip and select Nest Sequence, which will take the effects that you have applied and place them inside the clip, similar to pre-composing in After Effects. One reason for this is that if you try to manipulate the time of that particular clip, you'll get an error message, since warp stabilization is already enabled. However, if you try to do this with a nested clip, the time will change either way, and you won't have that error come up. This also applies to compositing effects, and being able to use After Effects more effectively, which, by the way, if you want to see more tutorials about editing clips in this manner, be sure to like and subscribe. I definitely have a lot more motion graphic tutorials coming up in the future. But returning to our speed ramp, we will choose the points where we want the speed ramp to occur. So we'll right click on our nested sequence and choose Time Remapping, and then Speed. Under Time Remapping, we'll keyframe select points where we want the ramp to begin and end. Markers will appear in the video. Then in the middle of our two keyframes, we'll click on our line. We will now rise it up, and as we do, the keyframes get closer to each other, indicating that the time between the parts of the clip is also getting shorter, implying that our speed ramp is all coming together. But now that we have mastered the fundamentals, we can also fine-tune our points to be more smooth between each keyframe. Let's increase the distance a little to slow down the ramp. The current speed ramp we have is called a linear interpolation, and it has a constant rate of acceleration, whereas a Bezier interpolation has more acceleration as it progresses, similar to how we use ease in and out for our other keyframes. However, by dragging these Bezier handles apart, we can have these parts of our clips accelerate to the parts of the clip that we are speeding it up to, and then slow it down to normal speed. As a result, the higher you go, the faster you go. So far appears to be working to our advantage, but we can make it more dynamic. Handles will appear where you can accelerate the ramp into the fast speed and then exit out of it. This handle can improve the dynamics of the speed ups and downs. Now all we have to do is adjust the speed keyframes to get the desired speed. We can move the speed keyframes simply by clicking inside of them and dragging them, but keep in mind the amount of footage you have to work with as well. But once we did, our results speak for themselves. This is just a very basic example of how we can use speed ramping to really make your clip really sell. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. Please be sure to like this video if you like this kind of content, and subscribe if you want to see more tutorials like this in the future. I plan on covering stuff from motion graphics to simple editing tricks that can make your workflow more speedy. Plus I also stream video games, so if you want to check that out, be my guest. I stream almost every night.